India is such a big country, you can find hundreds of mysteries in every nook and corner here. Some of them you can ignore, while some of them will make you question your understanding of the world. Today I'll tell you about 5 such paranormal incidents that sent a wave of terror throughout the nation. Number 5. Bhoot Billi. The Bhoot Billi or ghost cat is a mysterious creature that is terrorizing the villages near Pune, Maharashtra. The strange creature appears to be a cross between a cat, a dog, and a mongoose. It is responsible for killing livestock and frightening the locals. According to one eyewitness, the creature is fat, broad, with a long tail, black in color, and has a face like a dog. It seems to come out of nowhere. No one has seen it anywhere else except when it's attacking the village, and it seems to dissolve in thin air whenever it is surrounded by villagers. It is said to be quite large and ferocious. Its size is described as smaller than a lion but bigger than a hyena. Although there are many sightings of the beast, and the locals seem certain that the monster haunting them is a creepy cryptid, some experts have expressed an opinion that the Bhoot Billi is actually nothing more than a civet cat and a lot of imagination. To which the villagers say that they live near a jungle and they have seen all kinds of animals in their life, and this creature is nothing like any of them. And presuming that so many people from so many villages imagining the same thing is simply stupid. Number 4. The bread chopping incidents. This unusual phenomenon started in a remote village of Rajasthan in 2016 when a few women from the village started saying that in the dead of the night, someone cut off their hair. Now the real mystery is, they all claimed that their door was shut from the inside. This intensified when a few older women and widows who live alone in their rooms were attacked too, and as the others, they too had shut their door from the inside and there was no sign of forced entry or exit. The police were baffled, and after barely investigating the incident, they washed their hands off the case, saying that this was probably the case of women seeking attention by cutting off their own braids. But soon the weird incident started to spread, first other parts of Rajasthan, then Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, and as of last report, Jammu and Kashmir. Even though in case of Kashmir it seems that some masked men are attacking women in broad daylight and cutting off their hair, so it doesn't really fit with the others where it happens at night and no one saw who or what did it. Number 3. Monkey Man of Delhi. In the summer of 2001, residents of Delhi were in a state of panic. News spread across the city and subsequently throughout the nation that a creature was attacking the people of Delhi and could only be described as a monkey man who is between 4 and 5 feet tall, has a monkey-like face, and strikes between midnight and 4 a.m. The monkey man began his reign of terror in the poor colonies of East Delhi and had since struck so many times across the capital that some investigating police officers started believing that there could be more than one monkey man. Before its reign of terror ended as abruptly as it started, 3 people had died trying to flee from it and many more injured. Eyewitness accounts, although inconsistent, seems to arrive at a common consensus that the monkey man was short and furry with inhuman strength, wearing some kind of black fur, very sharp nails that some claimed could be made of iron, and almost supernatural glowing red eyes. Delhi residents, it seems, are not the first victims of this phenomena. A scratcher known as Spring Hill Jack appeared in London in 1837. He too had ironclad fingers, glowing red eyes, wore dark clothes, and scratched his victims. He too was never found. Number 2. Munoz Hua. In the summer of 2002, barely a year after Monkey Man scare of Delhi, a mysterious fear swept through Banaras and its neighborhood, especially the rural areas. A flying creature or object was seen in the dark of the night, beaming red, blue and green lights, descended to the land and attacked people. Sometimes minor scratches, sometimes even electrical shocks, but it specifically was targeting a person's face. Hence, soon the unidentified object received a name, Munoz Hua, or the face scratcher. The fear was soon spread beyond eastern Uttar Pradesh state and reached the areas around cities of Kanpur and Lucknow. At this point, the authorities had to get involved as fear psychosis has started to cause more harm than the actual Munoz Hua. Scientists from IIT Kanpur said it might have been a ball lightning that people got scared of, but that didn't explain the cuts in its victims' faces. By the time this ended, 2 people had died and more than 20 injured. Number 1. Stoneman Murders of Kolkata. The Stoneman was a name given to a possible serial killer in Kolkata whose reign of terror lasted from 1987 to 1989 when he claimed at least 13 lives. On the other side of India, from 1985 to 1987, 12 murders of similar kind happened in Mumbai, where all of its victims were homeless, those who were sleeping on the side of the street. The victim's head was crushed using a stone that weighed around 30 kgs, but weirdly, the Bombay police did not think to pursue a serial killer angle and investigated them as individual killings. After a brief pause, the killing began again in 1987, this time in Calcutta, where 13 persons were killed in the same way. Here as well, the police did not look at the possibility of serial killer before it had claimed its 6th victim. The police said that the homeless people killed by the Stoneman were sleeping alone on the street. It did not seem to attack anyone in a group. The police started to look for the Stoneman desperately. They picked up all known criminals with similar history. Huge police force started patrolling the city in the night. Even the detectives started to spend the night on the street dressed as homeless persons with their revolvers ready to fire. But all in vain, they could never catch the Stoneman, and the killings somehow still continued. Even after killing at least 25 people in the road, which were well lit by the way, no clues were left. No one ever saw the Stoneman. Somehow he continued his operation completely unseen. No one could even confirm if it was a man or woman or even something inhuman. Till this day, the Stoneman remains elusive and India's most mysterious serial killer. But thankfully, it all ended in 1989 and Stoneman had never resurfaced. So that was the list of 5 paranormal incidents that sent shivers through the nation's spine. I really hope you liked the video, and if you did, please don't forget to like and share. I will see you in the next video. Till then, have a good one.